All right, good morning, folks. Here with Kelsey McIntosh with Baseball Canada. We're going to be talking about the player's equipment bag. Kelsey, can you tell us what the player should bring in his bag?
Yeah. Well, I think first thing, you need to have a bag. I don't think as a coach there's nothing worse than asking a player, where's your hat, where's your glove? You know, while I was in the car, I was leaving, I had so much to carry. If you put everything in one location, in one bag, players, you are responsible. You should carry this. This should be yours. Small bag, we're going to put quite a bit in it.
Super. Now we got two different kind of player.
Yeah.
We got the youth level or less experienced one, and the competition and the higher level. What should the youth? Let's start with the youth bring.
So youth players, mandatory for all players. You need a ball cap, baseball cap, whether it's on your head going to the ball field or it's in your bag. You need to have one. Also hard to play baseball without a baseball glove. So we need to have it. Make sure you have your proper baseball glove, and that's in your bag as well. A lot of leagues, a lot of teams, players have their own helmets. If you are one of those players where you need to have your own batting helmet, make sure that you have your batting helmet in your bag. Otherwise, you don't get to do batting, and that's a fun part of the game. Also, footwear. It is very, very important that you have the proper footwear. And with the proper footwear on rainy days, your footwear is going to get muddy. That's why I always suggest to my players to bring a second set, wear your sneakers to the field, put your proper footwear on before you get back in your parents' car. Take it off, clean them off, put them in your bag.
Good idea.
Now, young kids, I think it's parents' responsibility to make sure that they come to the baseball field with sunscreen and with water. Safety, okay, and hydration. And also with the hydration, you're going to have people sweating. So it's nice to have a towel, wipe yourself off, on a hot day, put some water, cold water on your towel, cools you off. And a bonus to young players is if you have enough baseballs, it's really nice to give your 6, 7, or 8-year-old a baseball in their bag so when they go home, they can now play ball with their friends. And everyone should have a jacket. A jacket, a sweater, something to put over their body, long sleeves, so afterwards, after they play, they have something to keep themselves warm.
Good, that's great. So this is mandatory, let's say, for youth.
I would say for youth, and then, you know, you're going to get into older age groups. So for some players, you know, when you start buying your own equipment, your own helmets, your own bats, you're going to need a baseball bat, whether it's 1, 2, whatever the case may be. And also some of the equipment bags that you have these days, you can also put your bat attached with it. So make sure you have your bat, otherwise you may not be able to hit.
Good. What other extra stuff we could bring as a more experienced or, you know, all kinds of stuff?
You know, I would think some people on some provincial teams, they would have some more specialty equipment. We have some here if you want to hand me some. So a lot of players will use sunscreen. They would use also, eye black on their eyes, their baseball cap. Also, you can have sunglasses. Make sure you're in a position where they're good sunglasses for safety. And that they don't break.
They should wear them on the field, right?
Yeah, they should wear them on the field, keep the sun out of their eyes.
Good idea.
So also for some of the players, we talked about in another session about recovery. This is a foam roller, different forms, different shapes, but a lot of players at a higher level, some travel teams, maybe some provincial teams, you know, going to nationals, they would have their own individual foam roller, or also some bands, electric bands, for warming up or cooling down. So this one here has a ball attached to it. You can also have an attachment where you can put a bat attachment to. So this is a warm-up item. This is something that you can use for cooling down. So these are nice. Also, you have a lot of people who use ladders. Two things with ladders. Some players may be responsible for the coach to bring the ladder. Another player may be responsible to bring the cones. But some players at a higher level use this. Then you also get into some specialized players. Specialized players, specialized position might be pitching. So these are weighted balls. Oh. So I as a pitcher may have weighted balls, but coaches and parents, it's very, very important. You need to know everything about something very unique and special about this, because if you don't use these properly, they can actually damage you. So if you do not know enough about them, then you don't need them. It's only for that higher level. So there's a lot going into a small bag. Your equipment bag is your best friend, because without it, you can't play baseball.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Coaches, make sure all your players carry their own personal stuff and they have all their equipment. Have a good game.